So taking a moment and adjusting your posture such that it is a posture that allows ease of breathing, that brings you maximum alertness without rigidity. A dignified posture, but a relaxed posture. And I often like to begin my meditations by considering a couple things that I am grateful for. So I invite you to just reflect on one or two aspects of your life that you feel gratitude for. And as you reflect, see if it's possible to notice where gratitude manifests in the body. Now, a strong component of a meditation practice is self-compassion. So let's take some moments and offer that TLC to places in the body that might be holding some tension, might be contracted. And I'll guide an exploration of several of those places. I invite you to bring attention to your face, and specifically the brow. And inviting a letting be, a letting go in the brow. Imagining, if you will, a smoothing of the brow. And bringing attention to the eyes. A kind attention, inviting a softening, and now exploring all the muscles of the face. Muscles that have smiled, frowned, puzzled today. Bringing a kind attention, an invitation for those muscles to be at ease. And if you notice that your jaw is clenched, just unhinge it a little bit. And tonight we'll be focusing on awareness of the body. And so bringing attention to the neck and shoulder region. Bringing that kind attention to the interior. And noticing both the aliveness and the spaciousness. And allowing that kindly attention to descend through the arms, the upper arms, through the elbows and forearms, experiencing directly the volume of space and aliveness within those arms. Experiencing the wrists and the hands. Becoming aware of the contact where the hands are resting. Experiencing the hands from the inside. The aliveness. And now bringing that soft, kind attention to the rib cage area. And you might notice the gentle expansion of the ribs with the inhale. And the relaxing of the ribs with the exhale. Very slight movement with each breath, but perceptible. Experiencing the aliveness, the volume of space within the rib cage. Bringing a kindly, loving attention to those organs that are housed within the rib cage. Lungs, the heart. Exploring the aliveness with a kindly, loving attention. And allowing that attention to connect with the lower part of the torso. The abdomen, small of the back, the sides. Might notice the gentle rising and falling of the belly. And bringing that same kind attention into the hips and genitals. Experiencing the contact of the buttocks on the chair or cushion. And experiencing the upper portion of the legs from the inside. The aliveness, the volume of space. Allowing the attention to move through the knees and calves. The mystery and wonder of aliveness. Exploring the ankles and the feet from the inside. Especially noticing the contact of the feet on the floor. What is the direct experience of this living organism like? And now bringing attention to not only both feet, but the lower portion of the legs, the ankles, shins, calves, and knees. And now including the upper portion of the legs. Allowing the broad, gentle awareness of both legs in their entirety. Experiencing the aliveness and volume of space from the inside out. And allowing that gentle awareness to now extend and expand to include the buttocks, the genitals, and the abdominal area. All experienced with a tender, accepting awareness. Not trying to change anything. Bringing care. And now allowing that awareness to extend to include the entire rib cage. Inviting that kindly, soft awareness into the shoulders and arms, including the hands. Alive, spacious. Now opening to, in addition to the entire body, the neck and the head. feeling and experiencing directly the interior of the head, the interior of the neck, and now just resting in the broad awareness, experiencing the aliveness in the entire body. And for the next few minutes, take some moments if there are any areas in your body that have been wounded or are in pain. And bring that tender awareness to those areas specific to your body. Bringing that self-compassionate care to any parts of the body that need it. Now, I invite you to keep the object of awareness within this body. And you might just allow the awareness to float within this body. And when it is called to a particular area, just resting attention there for some moments, as short or as long as you're comfortable there. And it may be helpful to use a mental notation to just name with a quiet, calm voice from the back of your mind where your attention is. So for instance, as my awareness lands in my hands, I might just say hands. Or face. Right arm. So allowing the awareness to move within the body. And if the notation is helpful, explore using it as a support. Allowing the awareness to float, and then spending some moments connecting with where the awareness lands within the body, feeling the body from the inside. For some moments, and then allowing it to move again if it wishes. And now as we near the end of our meditation together, once again allow your awareness to be experienced in the full body, the broad coverage of awareness, experiencing the volume of space, the spaciousness, the aliveness. How does that manifest to you now? Is it tingling, bubbling? Is it warm, cool? Still, or motion? And so may the earnest and wholesome intentions and efforts of our meditation together tonight, may those efforts be combined with the wholesome efforts of all contemplatives, those in the past, the present, and the future. And together may these energies serve the welfare, the happiness, and the freedom of all beings. So just a couple of comments. That was a mostly guided meditation that some of you might have liked and some of you might have wished that I would have just shut up. But the theme for tonight is on working with the body. So that was just a little demonstration of 3 simple ways to work in meditation with the body. You can scan the body in a systematic way. You can allow the awareness to float within the body and just connect wherever it lands. You can experience the full body with a broad coverage of awareness. And I've also found it helpful to really bring some TLC to the wounds of a lifetime that we've all experienced in the body. And the older we are, probably the more wounds we can discover. Sometimes I'll sit and I'll be bringing a soft attention to different areas that might currently be wounded. And then all of a sudden some other area from an old wound will kind of make itself known. And I realize that I've kind of neglected it in some way. So it's kind of it's a very friendly way to meditate in the body and take care of ourselves. And I'll talk more about working with the body after the break.